Hello and welcome to my channel When the Stars Aligned. Today in the Venus series we are talking about all of you who have your Venus placement in the sign of Virgo. Now, wherever your Venus is in your natal chart is revealing how you engage with relationships and also how you engage with the relationship with yourself, where you find beauty in yourself, where you find beauty in another. Where you find value in yourself, where you find value in another, where you find worthy relationships that are worth your time and energy with others as well as with yourself. So if your Venus is in the sign of Virgo, the earthy sign of Virgo, for you, love is a real serious thing. You don't go about love gently, and you may find that you're the kind of person who is very happy to go without love if it's not ticking your boxes. When we think of Virgo energy, there can be this highly analytical nature. Yet what's not often said about the Virgo people and the Virgo energy is that there is this surreal and intense level of integrity. I see Virgos and that Virgo energy as the temple guardians, the ones that will let nothing less than what's worthy into the temple space. The museum guards that are watching to make sure no one touches the paintings that isn't supposed to. Now, there are two ways that we can go about this, right? And if you're a Venus and Virgo listening to this, or if you have a heavy influence of Virgo in your chart, these are some balances to be aware of. There's one thing to be that temple guardian who says, can you please not touch that? We want to preserve the integrity and the beauty and the purity of this art piece. Or to be the one that says, don't touch that because I said so. Don't do that because that's not aligned with my beliefs. So this can be a bit of a dichotomy with a Venus and Virgo native. Finding that balance between really honoring the temple of your love, of your relationship in your heart, and not being too overly analytical of your partners. And you may find that it may be challenging for you to discern, am I being overly analytical here, or is this a boundary being crossed? So for Venus and Virgo people, it's really important that you get clear with yourself and look at all the places where it's hard for you to love yourself. Where are you very analytical of your love? Where are you very analytical of your worthiness? Where are you very judgmental and harsh on yourself in the way that you just uniquely are in the world? Because if you don't look at these parts of yourself, you're gonna find the realm of relationships incredibly challenging. Whether it's with partnerships, romantic ones, or business ones, familial, friendships, there's this part of you that cares so deeply, but you also need to trust. Like the temple guardian, they're not running the entire space. There's a sense of stewardship. I am tending this garden. I am tending this temple. I'm not overseeing it. I'm not ruling it. I'm not calling all the shots. But I can maintain a level of integrity and beauty that allows it to keep growing. So love for you is a really deep thing. And it's also a massive playing field for you to go on the journey of self-development, because it might not be the easiest question to ask yourself, but if there's something triggering you in a friend or in a partner, immediately what you actually want to do is come back to yourself. So what is it in me that I'm finding really hard to love? And that's the biggest gift for you to give yourself, Virgo, Venus people, is the gift of your own self-love, the gift of your own self-approval. Really being in a relationship with yourself would be the most pivotal step for engaging in any kind of relationship with someone else. Because out of all of the signs, Virgo tends to be hardest on itself. And even if it seems that you have like very intense boundaries externally, you know, often that's just a minute reflection of everything going on within yourself internally. You're so self-aware, sometimes to a detriment. So you may do really well with people who support you to feel the perfection of who you are as you are, without needing to improve, without needing to expand, without needing to become more, but just really bringing it back to basics. And actually, this is what Virgos thrive at. They thrive with simplicity. But when simplicity isn't accepted in its truest nature of, you know, that you are a pure, beautiful, divine being, then it can turn into complexity, trying to become more so that you can attain that level of simplicity, but really remembering it's all there for you already. So Venus and Virgos, you are passionate lovers, you are devoted as all hell, you really care, but you also really care about yourself, and it's good to be choosy about who you share that energy with. And You probably wouldn't want someone who's the same as you. That might be really intense. You probably want someone who's going to help you, depending on what side of the scale you are in your Virgo energy, someone who's going to help you find balance and learn to let go a little bit. But it is a really sweet energy. It is a really loving energy. And my biggest suggestion is just remember to be gentle on yourself. Remember to really give yourself time to just love you and accept you as you are. And this is only going to benefit you in your future relationships. So there you have the Venus in Virgo energy. Are you a Venus in Virgo? Drop me a comment below and we can see who has this placement, and I'd love to hear your experience of this energy. See you next time.